In 2016, Donald Trump made a pitch to his voters. Don't trust mainstream politicians. You need an outsider, someone who can run the government like a business. 10 years later, he's still doing that, running the government like a for-profit. Except only his family seems to be making money. Take a look at this report. It focuses on the Trump Organization, which is the family's premier real estate company. They are doing more business than ever. Donald Trump won the US election in November 2024. Since then, the company has announced 12 international projects. Compare this to his last term, his first term in office. From 2016 to 2021, Trump's company announced just 2 overseas projects. This time, they have done 12 in 7 months, 12 projects. And what projects are we talking about? High-rise residential buildings, luxury golf courses, and high-end hotels. A lot of these projects are in the Gulf. Many of them also involve the governments of the region. And guess what? Trump's company does not pay for these projects. Their expansion is based on licensing. The actual construction is done by a local builder, but Trump lends it his brand name. Maybe Trump Towers, or Trump Golf Course, or Trump Hotels. That's how licensing works. And it's fetching him millions of dollars. Then comes his crypto investment. Let me show you a report in the US media. It says Trump is building a crypto empire out of thin air. And frankly, it's true. Trump was a huge crypto critic in his first term, but suddenly he's a crypto bro. His company is raising $2.5 billion to buy Bitcoin. At the same time, Trump is pushing Bitcoin from the White House. He has appointed a crypto czar. He's also created a strategic crypto reserve. So Donald Trump stands to benefit from his own policies as president. But guess who doesn't benefit? Other American companies. Trump's disruptive tactics are hurting businesses, especially his tariff policies. Look at this poll of 56 global companies. Out of them, 32 are located in the US. Donald Trump's tariffs have cost them $34 billion. This is mainly due to falling sales and higher costs. Experts say this is just a snapshot. Chances are the real figures are double or triple of what you're seeing. A lot of firms are also revising their growth projections. At least 42 companies have cut their forecast and 16 have withdrawn it. You will also see GDP rates fall. The OECD has come out with some numbers. OECD is the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. They have slashed their projection for the US from 2.8% to 1.6%. That is the growth projection. Global growth is also expected to slow. The initial forecast was 3.3%, but the new forecast is 2.9%. The thing is, it is hard to quantify this kind of impact because tariffs have ripple effects. They reduce sales, they affect supply chains, they slow down consumption. So it's impossible to calculate the exact cost of such policies. But here's what we can confirm. Amid all this churn, Donald Trump's own businesses are flourishing. Whether it's his real estate company or the social media company or the cryptocurrency company. In fact, his media firm is a prime example of what is wrong. It reported losses worth $400 million last year, yet look at the share prices. They are 118% up in the last 5 years. And that tells you the story. Trump's business gains are based on his political presence and policies. If you take that out, they may not survive. And don't take our word for it. Trump's companies have filed for bankruptcy 6 times. But the moment he entered politics, they started thriving. Something tells me that is not a coincidence.